We live in an era that worships noise, where the loudest voice is often mistaken for the leader, and the fastest reaction is labeled as intelligence. But there is another kind of strength, one that does not roar, it simply exists. Have you ever been called quiet, mysterious, or even weak for it? Do not doubt yourself. The deepest rivers always flow with the most profound silence, carrying a weight that the shallow streams can never hope to understand. Today, we will decode the 5 silent habits of a steel will, those hidden qualities that the rest of the world often mistakes for mere weakness. True resilience is not found in grand gestures or loud proclamations, but in the quiet choices made when no one else is watching or even listening. These habits are the pillars of an unbreakable spirit, developed over time through discipline, self-awareness, and a refusal to be swayed by the chaotic world. Let us explore how silence becomes power, and why your quiet nature might actually be your greatest asset in a world that never stops talking. The world calls it indifference, but those with true grit call it selective attention. It is the strategic protection of your inner peace and mental soul. They do not join every argument or respond to every rumor. They refuse to let their precious energy leak into things that simply do not matter. This indifference is not a lack of emotion, but a state of high awareness. They know their daily quota of care is limited and very valuable. When you cannot be provoked by trivial matters, you possess a level of power that the reactive crowd will never be able to fully comprehend. It takes immense strength to remain unbothered when everyone around you is losing their cool over things that will be forgotten by next week anyway. Selective indifference allows you to stay focused on your long-term goals, while others are distracted by the fleeting drama of the present moment. Every time you choose not to react to negativity, you are choosing to invest in your own growth and your own mental clarity instead. This habit builds a fortress around your mind, ensuring that external chaos cannot penetrate the sanctuary of your thoughts or disrupt your inner emotional balance. Mastering what to ignore is just as important as mastering what to focus on. It is the hallmark of a truly disciplined and resilient mind. Be like that drop of oil, remaining true to your essence, even when submerged in an environment that tries to dilute your focus and energy. When tragedy strikes, the natural human reaction is to seek external comfort. But the resilient person often chooses to retreat into a deep, internal silence. They do not display their wounds for sympathy. They choose solitude to dissect their own pain and understand the lessons hidden within the difficult experience. Society looks at them and says they are hiding. The truth is, they are restructuring. They are rebuilding their foundations from the inside out, alone. Healing without an audience is the ultimate form of self-mastery. It signifies a soul that does not need external validation to find its way back. They understand that the strongest armor must be forged in the private fires of endurance, away from the prying eyes and judgments of the world. This silence is not avoidance. It is an active engagement with the self. It is the brave act of sitting with one's own shadows until they fade. By facing pain in private, they develop a self-reliance that is unshakable. They become their own source of light in the darkest of times. There is a profound dignity in suffering silently, while you transform that pain into wisdom, and that struggle into a new kind of inner power. The most resilient people are often the ones who have fought the hardest battles in total silence, emerging stronger without ever saying a single word. Your ability to carry your own weight in the dark is what determines the height of the peaks you will eventually reach in the light. Are you often pressured to provide an answer immediately? Resilient people are frequently viewed as slow because they practice what is called epistemic patience. They do not rush to label things as right or wrong. While others conclude based on surface appearances, they silently gather data beneath the surface. This is not hesitation. It is a deep respect for objective truth. They would rather be called slow than be wrong because of ego's haste. They wait for the full picture to emerge, knowing that the first impression is often a mask that hides the more complex reality underneath it. This habit prevents them from being swept away by emotional waves or false narratives, allowing them to make decisions based on solid, grounded facts. Patience is a form of power. It is the ability to hold space for uncertainty until the clarity you seek reveals itself naturally and truly. In a world obsessed with speed, being the one who waits to understand is a rare and highly effective strategy for long-term success. The wisdom of the resilient is built on these moments of careful observation, ensuring their actions are always aligned with the deepest truths they find. Let us pause for a moment. If you are often criticized for thinking too much, understand that this is a gift, not a heavy curse. The ability to observe your own thoughts, or metacognition, is the hallmark of the greatest minds in history. You are not just thinking, you're observing. You are not overly sensitive. You are simply seeing layers of meaning that others miss. Do not let the shallows make you feel lost or lonely. Your depth is your sanctuary. It is the place where your unique perspectives are born, and where your most authentic self resides and grows quietly. Embrace the way your mind works. The world needs people who can see beyond the obvious and feel the pulse of the hidden world. Your internal world is a vast territory waiting to be explored. Each thought is a path leading you closer to the core of who you are. By observing your thoughts, you become the master of your mind, no longer a slave to every passing emotion or external influence that comes. This self-awareness is the foundation of true character. It allows you to align your actions with your values with a precision most people lack. Never apologize for the depth of your soul. It is the source of your resilience and the compass that will guide you through any storm. Trust your inner vision. It sees the truth that is often obscured by the noise of the crowd and the distractions of modern life. The crowd fears loneliness because they fear their own true voice. The resilient person, however, craves solitude as a necessary laboratory for the soul. For them, being alone is where the wildest ideas take shape and the greatest plans are drawn, free from the stains of social prejudice. They are not alone because they have no one. They are alone to be with their best version. It is a choice of high intention. Solitude provides the silence necessary for the heart to speak and for the mind to organize the chaos of life into meaningful patterns. In the quiet, they find the strength to be themselves without compromise. They learn to enjoy their own company, which is a superpower in itself. They use solitude to recharge their internal batteries, ensuring they have the energy to face the world when they eventually choose to return to it. This purposeful solitude is the birthplace of original thought and the shield against the pressure to conform to the expectations of the masses. They understand that you cannot hear your own truth if you are always listening to the opinions and the constant chatter of others. The final habit is often mistaken for a lack of confidence. It is profound humility after victory. They have no need to announce their success. They do not need the applause of strangers to validate their worth. Their silence after reaching a goal is proof of an inner strength matured. They know who they are, and that internal belief is so strong that it does not require any external noise or praise to exist or survive. True champions don't need to boast. Their results speak for them. and their character is revealed in the way they handle their own triumphs. Humility is the ultimate expression of power. It shows a person so secure in their value that they don't need to prove anything to anyone. Dear friend, if you see yourself in these habits, smile. You are not weak. You carry a rare kind of resilience that this world needs. Keep walking in your silence. For things that move the world don't start with screams, but from the most silent and determined wills of all.